Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Flynn, Son of Crimson. It is a pixel action platformer. I'd honestly probably put it kind of in the same vein as Shovel Knight, maybe not quite there. I'm curious about this window scale, but maybe it doesn't matter too much. Let's see. Aha. I don't know why games like to do this ratio. Maybe people just don't care about the music as much as I do. I like the music. I don't like the hack and slash. Alright, but what I really wanted to look at was... oh. No player damage. These are nice. I always have to look and see what they have for accessibility options, just because. That's fine. Alright, anyway, let's just dive right in. So it's not quite... I don't want to say Shovel Knight levels. Maybe closer to the Shantae? I don't know. Anyway, Flynn. A great threat is approaching. Please, Flynn. Rosantica needs you. Wake up. I'm not usually much for linear platformers anymore nowadays. You know, Metroidvanias have taken my love and held on to it. That said, this game is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these pixels. Look at all the animation. It's just, it's so good. Dog. Dex is sleeping peacefully, dreaming of adventures.
Finally awake, hey, lazy bones? I've been smashing things down here all morning. You're still out cold down there. Time to make yourself useful. I know Dex is the great island guardian and all, but she still needs her walkies. Go ahead and take her out into the forest. Since you've done nothing at all day, take my old wooden sword for some more training out there. It's in the shack. Go grab it. Trim some of those pesky thorns for me while you're out there, would you, lad? Seems the vines have had a growth spurt out of nowhere.
Dog. Big dog. I know you get to kind of ride the dog. Kind of. Oh boy. Big sword. Never mind. Not big sword. Oh, I was really hoping it would be big sword. Yeah, I've been following the developers, and dog. You can't pet the dog, at least not normally. That is a cute dog. Okay, what do I have? So I do have a dodge roll. X is to attack. Oh, okay. I might have to change some of these around. We'll see. Nope. Wrong direction. Can I? No, I was really hoping I could ride the dog. Well, I guess we can just link roll our way through. I don't usually like having, the dodge roll. Let's see. I don't like having the dodge roll be the same button as the thumb. I can do jump and attack, but jump, attack, and dodge all on the face buttons actually throws me off in a platformer pretty bad. Mainly just because, like, I'm usually too busy attacking and I kind of forget to... well, I don't exactly kind of forget to roll, but the split second of moving my finger across the face buttons always throws me off. I'm probably going to ignore a number of these. And I could kill the training dummies, but why? I also just can't really do anything other than basic attack. I know there's cooler abilities that we'll get access to. There we go. The pixel art for this kind of reminds me of the Aegis Defenders game that I played a while back. You know, very high def and a lot of detail thrown in. I liked that game. And now I'm suddenly wondering, did the studio that made this game actually make anything else before this? Because I swear, this is gonna happen, maybe it's already happened, where I'm like, oh man, this reminds me of this other game, and it's just like the previous game made by the developers. I don't think that's the case here. But I should probably look it up. Well, there's apparently one commonality at the very least, as both of them were published by Humble Bundle. That's kind of cool. I appreciate... oh boy! I appreciate the fact that Humble Bundle has started publishing all of these games. It seems like a good kind of alt business model for them, which is, you know, I guess, bankrolling some games and making sure that, you know, they turn out to be as good as they can possibly be. Interesting thing is, they used to send me emails, sending me games. Now they don't. They've, like, kind of forgotten that I exist, which is a shame, because I feel like every publisher should almost always have, like, a master list of creators to be tied to and work with and send keys to and so on and so forth. And it's like, you know, I have many other ways to get press copies for games, including, like, through the developers themselves. This is more of a kind of me problem as opposed to, like, anything else. But it's always kind of baffling where it's like, why wouldn't you try and, like, get keys out to as many creators as possible? I guess realistically, not everybody believes the same way, or they're kind of believing that the, you know, the name brand recognition of Humble Bundle is enough to publish games. I don't know. Hello. Oh my, oh my, oh my, you brought Dex to see me. Who's a good girl? Yep, you're the good girl. You're so blessed to have a friend like her watch over you, Flynn. Someday I'd love to take care of such a gracious beast. Hey, want to try this new herbal tonic I've just brewed up? I used Wildedge blooms, cardinal leaves, and a single snapfish eyeball. Heh, just kidding. I'd never use leaves in my tonics. Hey Flynn, I'm really glad you're here. I have this crazy itch in about 11 places I can't reach. Could you help me out? No, not with your sword. Never mind, I'll figure it out myself. Heather promised to make me an ointment, but I've seen what her brews did to Beaky over there. He used to have hair. Beaky? This guy? Oh dear, my splendid hat is missing. I was walking out of my house, and a hefty gust of wind almost toppled me over. It must have taken it. I'm awfully exposed without it, and my head's on fire. I feel a sunburn coming on. Help an elderly old dear, would you, boy? In return, you may borrow my shiny gate key. I can't go inside any of these. Nope. That's a shiny gate key. Or that is a shiny gate to have the key with. Okay, but what about up? Oh, there's nothing up. Uh-oh, I was hoping. Yeehaw! Thank goodness for you, dear. I was starting to get toasted by the sun. I could have got inside, but I like the beautiful outdoors too much. As promised, take my gate key and continue doing whatever it is that you kids do these days. Thanks again, my dear. Yeah, I guess the other game to compare the pixel art to would be like Owlboy, which I think is also valid. Though I think Owlboy will always be the one that went like that step further, but only so much. They walk just like half a mile away, take another nap. Dex is sleeping again. Maybe you should check that out yourself. This is a mistake. Dodge roll. Can I just unlock this thing? Yeah, it looks like it. I appreciate that. Alright, push and pull. Fair enough. But here's the question. Is this going to be one of those games that I can manage, that I do get a double jump? Or is there no double jump in this game? Some games just don't have a double jump. It always throws me off. Hello? Well, look who it is. Hey neighbor, have you noticed those yellow bars above these baddies' heads? It's a little weird, but useful. Once the bar fills completely, they enter a stun state. You can smack them freely for a few seconds until they come back to their senses. Don't forget to dodge roll to avoid incoming attacks. Enemies that flash are about to attack, so watch out when they do that. Looks like Boren has you running an errand as usual. I'll let you go. Come around for dinner if you want. My mom's making snapfish pie. Okay. Pretty standard combat? But I'm liking it. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Looks like enemies without the stun bar just get slightly stunned with every attack, and you can just effectively skunk them. There we go. You thought you could escape me. No, I come back for everyone. Eventually I will find a use for all of this money, and then we will be in a good spot. And I can't do anything with this. Did that actually get me? No, it didn't. There we go. Now, is that following me? No. Didn't know if I'd ever have to escort one of those, but I do not. Now, is that a... Oh, it's a timed door. Uh-oh. I'm not very good at those. Okay, I'm halfway adequate. Can I grab that axe? Like, this sword seems neat, but that axe seems more effective. Aye. Oh. I guess we're done. To the Shrine of Influence. Well, we got money out of that. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, that bad. I can't hold on any longer, Alistair. It's okay, dear. Do what you need to do. We can still save them. I'm so sorry, my love. Goodbye. Flynn, Well, let's not go in the creepy door. What about the other direction? Nope, I guess we have to go here. This feels almost like a Phantom Brave situation. Yeah, both parents, you know, died doing something heroic. Leaving the young son, or I guess daughter in Morona's case, behind. To equally kind of pick up the pieces, but then also carry on their legacy. And eventually even complete their duty for them. The interesting thing is, it's always, like, the child version. Ah, so the weird red-haired boy I've heard so much about has decided to show. Father was right, you look so dreadfully weak. This won't take long, then I'll execute everyone else on this dreadful island. Rosia, destroyer of Cardinal Island, has a nice ring to it. Come at me. Ow. Okay, well I only have minuscule HP. This is going to be not great for me. Her pattern is at least somewhat understandable. Nope, but I'm down. Yeah. I figured I had to lose there. 3 HP is not much. I wonder if you can win that one. Oh. What have you done? I tinker with this for hours with no result and it chooses you? This is not what was supposed to happen. There's no way you can control that crimson sword. It was supposed to be mine. Oh well, more fun for me. I'll just have to take it after I destroy you. Okay, now I got more HP and she has a proper health bar. Okay. Oh, she's stunned. Big fight time. Got her. Oh. This is cool. Stupid beast, get out of the way. Ugh, I don't have time for this. I'll just have to take your power instead. No, doggo. Father will be proud. This'll do just fine. Oh my, are you... Oh, she's probably older. Oh well. Are you okay, Flynn? I was collecting mushrooms in a nearby cave when I heard some loud crashing. What happened? Dex! Oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. That person did what? Without Dex's guardian spirits, her energy will slowly drain over time and, well, I don't want to think about it. You have to find that person again. We can't lose our beautiful guardian. I heard that there's a crimson shrine similar to this one at the very top of the mountain. That would be a good start. You should go find that place, Flynn. At least one of the 4 guardian spirits will give her enough energy to make it to Sanctia. As soon as you're able to retrieve this spirit, please come straight back. Go, Flynn, to the top of the mountain. Okay, Wildedge retreat, multiple exits. Interesting. I want to spend my money. Oh shit. How did I take so much damage? Flynn, wait up. I wanted to give you something back at the Grove, but I totally got totally sidetracked after what happened to Dex. Take these healing orbs. Only meant for humans, else I would have kept them for Dex. She'll most likely need special treatment. They were handed down to me by my mother, and I used them as vessels for life essence whenever people got sick. I'm sure they'll come in handy for your hike up the mountain. Once an orb is full and you're feeling weak, simply give it a squeeze. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, let me fill them up for you. Once an orb is full and you're feeling weak, give it a squeeze. Life essence is key to filling them. Cool. And looks like each one heals me for 2. Nope, can't break those. And... alright, works. Very familiar systems. I haven't seen anything particularly new or groundbreaking. But at the same time, I really appreciate some games not really feeling like they need to reinvent the wheel. Let's see. Push, pull. There we go. Ah, but it's on a timer. Might as well heal while I'm here. But yeah, games not feeling like they need to reinvent the wheel and instead just do everything right. And I think that's kind of where this is going to be. I mean, the combat is really good, and maybe that's something that I'll actually say it does do different. There's a lot of platformers in the world and in the market and industry. But I said earlier that, you know, I really had kind of lost my taste for regular platformers. I think so much of that has to do with the fact that Metroidvanias truly tend to be the best among the platforming genre by far. Metroidvanias tend to be the best by far. You know, more interesting bosses, more interesting level design, more interesting power-ups and upgrades. And so I often tend to just gravitate towards those instead. Souls-like platformers can also kind of fill that, though those tend to also be Metroidvanias, seeing as, you know, Dark Souls kind of almost is a Metroidvania, but not really. I wish it was more so of one. But, you know, somebody will make one that is like a true blue Metroidvania by all definitions. It was just a little linear to take that mantle. Nope. I keep wanting to check the... Let's see, I keep wanting to check the gaps. Or the gaps, like, off screen. You know, just in case there's something there. Okay. I gotta kill the bees first. Not the bees! Huh. I guess this works. I didn't even really think about that, but yeah, I just don't have to be in front of him. There we go. And they're back. Hello. Whoa, Flynn! What's that glowy thing in your hand? Crimson what? Power passed down by who now? I don't get it, but it looks cool. Oh. I bet you can use that to throw small amounts of energy for a quick ranged attack. You know, like we always used to throw rocks at each other, huh? Let's see if you can do it on this terribly mutated flora. Oh boy, I can't wait. Just watch out for those tongue whips. Gross. Okay, cast magic. Looks like I can just cast magic endlessly. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but I can do it. Neat! You certainly showed that monstrosity, and now that it's gone, it'll leave me alone. Good luck on your journey. Out. You know, the other thing I can do is the actual safe thing, which is, you know, hit it in melee. Which doesn't necessarily feel like the actual safe thing, but, whatever. Oh, wait. And this is fine. Hopefully I can power this up. I'm really hoping these crystal currencies lead to something. You know, different weapons, weird upgrades, special moves. I'm always a big fan of those. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, easy options. Whenever I play a new game and they throw mechanics like these at me, I'm just like, oh, what are they going to do this time? Is it going to be one of those, like, really cool things? Or is it going to be a little bit more... I don't want to say basic, generic. But I always love being able to customize a build. Doesn't matter what game it is, but I always like trying to find a combination that leads to some interesting, like an interesting divergence in how the game is meant to be played, almost. Okay, so that's an exit. Good, no falling damage. What's a good example? I mean, I've been playing Lost in Random recently, which is a pretty decent deck builder action RPG, sort of. It's got its weak points here and there, but ooh, creepy door. Well, it was kind of a waste of time to come back down for it, but now we've seen the weird creepy door, so I guess you are supposed to revisit some of these areas. Neat. But, you know, in that game, they give you, like, weapons and stuff, but there's also a lot of other abilities for, like, breaking crystals off enemies and making them take damage as part of that, and then having enemies that specialize in, or summons that specialize in breaking crystals off of enemies. And so I've been trying to build around that idea, because I think it's really compelling to do something completely different from, I think, what I perceive as the expected build. Because in retrospect, I don't need to break this. We are topped off. But that's okay. And so once again, I don't actually know if this game is going to do that. I hope it does, just because. It always just, I don't know, feels more fun for me in that case. But until it's kind of confirmed, I guess I'd almost call it like Schrodinger's game mechanics. I don't necessarily know how I want to describe it, but effectively, until you have a full confirmation of like, yeah, this is the way the mechanics function in this game, it could be anything. Maybe it's not Schrodinger's. I mean, it's kind of very much based on the same idea. You know, the potential. You know, the cat is either potentially dead or potentially alive. And until you open the box, you don't know. And to some degree, it's almost more... I don't want to say... exciting? Because I think especially for Schrodinger's cat, it's only exciting if you're a terrible person and an animal abuser. But... oh, interesting. Did that bee drown? I think it might have. I'm not sure why I'm breaking these. Cast magic. Oh. There we go. And they don't even have to fly in, apparently. That's appreciated. But yeah, there's some level of excitement whenever you load up a new game and you're like, you know, is this going to change things? Is it going to do the things that I always like? You know, when a game does, like, well, it has heavy character customization. You know, I love that sort of thing. Is it going to do that, or is it going to do something else? Or is it going to just be kind of basic? You never know. I never know. It is, in fact, dear sweet daddy. Is he going to eat it or just observe? I guess dear sweet... wait, what? Where's the... this is not the top of the mountain. Where am I going? I guess I'm just going here. Alright. Oh. Interesting. Attacking in the water, you use magic. Okay. Die, goblin, die. Okay, we've got fish there. I guess I'm gonna take the high road briefly. There we go. Wreck him. It looks like the whole place kind of... I'm not gonna say loops together. What is this? Throw. Grim. Oh, shit, fish. Okay, and these fish are not stunnable. Oh, but they're not stunnable specifically by my metrics. Go figure. Oh, can I not stand on this? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I can even dodge. Oh. Okay, I guess we gotta go back into the water. It's fine. Gosh, these backgrounds. I haven't really processed them yet. But boy, looking at this, it is gorgeous. Yep. Fish. Fish. Luckily, fish is stupid and does not realize that I am shooting it. Okay, is that everything? I guess I might as well get started on this whole recovering my Healy bit. I can just jump to go faster. I don't know. There's something really impressive about high-def pixel art. And maybe this isn't quite high-def enough to really count. Compared to, like, one or two other games I've played over the years. Oh, right, there was Children of Morta. That was the other one. But at the same time, it's one of those where it's like, I don't know, just seeing all the details that get jam-packed into the game. It's really impressive. Aha, you fool, you thought you could nap in this cave. I will tell you that was a mistake. There's no place safe for me. There's no one else gets to nap but me. Ah, oh. I just realized this guy uses a fish. I didn't really process what his club was at first. But now that I've processed it, I'm like, oh, yep, he just throws a fish. This might as well heal while I'm here. I keep expecting that I should, like, save these barrels. For, like, puzzles or something. I'm pretty sure this game does have puzzles. But it's okay. I don't think any of the puzzles are anywhere soon. Nope. Must kill fish. Aha! That's what you get for not paying attention. Oh, I gotta go to the other one if I want to get the thing. Well, it's okay. Oh, I can just destroy his barrel. And I can also delete fish. Interestingly enough, it's a very surface-heavy fish. It will not go higher. Or lower. I guess mostly lower. Oop. Aha! There we go. And time to restock on all the resources that I don't need. So I'm doing decently well. I feel like this is going to be one of those games that will have a decent following in the speedrun community. If they get into it. I don't actually know why I destroyed that. There's not much reason for it. Ow! I deserve everything that happened here. Here's the thing. Yeah, this is safe. I could try and get in there and melee it, because I know I can break the bomb while it's in his hands. Or I could just do that. Aha! Oh. Consolation prize for falling. Oh, hardly a consolation prize. Okay, we got that there. Yeah, I keep expecting alternate paths, but for the most part this has been somewhat linear. I'm so spoiled by those plants just being stun-lockable. But they're not. But it also doesn't matter. I just have to actually fight them properly. Please, sir. I would like to spend my money. Oop. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's just swing back. Yeah, let's heal. I don't know how much that overheals. Okay, and if I do this, we are stuck in it regardless. Maybe that's okay. Okay, we have that to get out. But I'm not interested in getting out. I'm interested in murder. Most foul. Fish. Also fish, most fish. Someday I will spend this currency and everything will be good. Back. There we go. Gotta get my juice back. Juiced up. Ooh. Cool scroll. What does it do for me? I don't know. Ah, I see. Alright, we're back and we don't have to go back into that water tunnel. We don't get ambushed by gabbins again. Yeah, I can just hit this guy every single time. Let's just avoid fish for a hot second. There we go. Die fish. Boy, we can just spit magic. When I was a kid, I was very big on the idea of, you know, being a wizard. You know, it's like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool to, you know, have magical powers and stuff. I think every kid my age went through that especially. Maybe anybody that was like big on D&D as well. But the older I got, the more like, I'm not gonna say impatient. Oh shit. Ow. Let's see, the more impatient I kind of became. I'm not sure if I'd actually say impatient necessarily is the right word. But the older I got, the more I was like, man, I'm gonna be really cheesed off if and when I get magical powers, because I'll have, like, spent my entire life not having them. Obviously, you know, that kind of stopped when I was 12, and I was like, oh yeah, this is not going to happen. I am normal. Everybody is normal. Magic is not real. You know, there's still kind of that childish hope, maybe. There we go. Let's see. But so, just thinking about this character, suddenly having, you know, magic powers, it's like, why couldn't have I gotten this sooner? How much cooler would have my life been if I had crazy magic powers from the start? But you also kind of have to realize that, like, boy, that would kind of really change the trajectory of your life. Being able to, do all sorts of stuff like that. I'm just gonna send that off and we'll just see what happens. Aha! Now, do we have anything down here? No. Oh, yes. There we go. I got ambushed by gabbins. Rude. I'm still curious about this whole mountain thing. Because as far as I know, we went to the beach. Unless the mountain is on the mainland. And not the little island. Which is actually quite possible. You think you can gobbo? I can gobbo too. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Drop. There we go. I like that kind of puzzle. Nice and basic. Not a whole lot of immediate finesse. I've played a lot of games where it's just like, hey, we're an action game, but also here's some really annoying puzzles. And it's like, why? Keep them easy, keep them fresh, keep them quick. Wasting time on a lot of puzzles works well if you're, you know, expecting to play, you know, Portal for the afternoon. Good timing. There we go. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm like always slightly behind the curve on having enough health orbs. But maybe that's fine. Really what I need to do is just stop taking damage. Okay, so this actually got a little dangerous. Not a big deal. Okay, stay away from the statue. I must grab red ore. And hello. So where am I going now? Yeah, it does look like I'm going across the ocean. So Cardinal Island, Hollow Isles, multiple exits. So yeah, it really does look like we're crossing into the other continent. And why is there a battle? Okay. I'll check it out. This will be the last thing I do. Oh, hi. Ow. There we go. Got it. Is there another? No. That was just a quick little boss fight. I'll take it. No? Nope. Nothing down there. Always gotta check.
Oh, hello, Flynn. I'm sorry for not being my chirpy self at the moment. I've not seen my fishing buddy Rickathon for a few days now. Usually meets me here on the break of dawn every day without fail. I'm worried about him. I remember him telling me about scoping out a new fishing spot up on Mistral Peak. That was the last I heard. Yikes. I hope he didn't get lost on his way up there. The last thing he said was yeehaw as he ran off. I'm sure those weren't his last words. Heard that you're heading to Mistral Peak yourself. Be careful, Flynn, and if you happen to see Rickathon, be sure to send him back here.
I haven't had a bite to eat all afternoon. Or had a bite all afternoon. Do me a favor and go pester someone else. There. There's something weird going on in this area. It's usually a fish paradise. Something must have scared him off. Okay, we've got another one of those. And then are we just done? Yes. Okay, battle done. Plot area. Cool. And now we're heading back in here. So it looks like there's a village. And also, like, that big rune thing. We're not even on the top of the mountain. It seems neat, though. I was hoping for a little bit more depth early on. You know, for the most part, I've just been hitting things with my sword and shooting magic. And we have all these crystals that I was hoping I get to spend before this video is over. But unfortunately, I don't think we've hit that point. Which is unfortunate, but who knows? I guess we'll just be left with that infinite potential of what it could be. I don't know. Unfortunately, that also kind of leaves this as a, I'm not going to say basic, because I have this thing with a lot of games that it's like, if you're a game that's like really cool and impressive, yeah, it's worth it to kind of slowly dole out the upgrades and give you things. But I feel like first impressions are really important, and that, you know, give players the toy box, at least part of the toy box, kind of early, and let them play around, because unfortunately it's one of those where a lot of people are based on first impressions. And I don't know about you, but even like when I'm not recording for YouTube, I'm very much like play a game for maybe an hour and then be like, yeah, I don't know if I want to play more of this, and then I just never get back to it. You really could just look at my Steam library from before I'd started YouTube, and that really is how everything worked, that I'd just play for a bit and then lose interest pretty quick. And I feel like the games that really grab me are the ones that are just like, yeah, here's a lot of cool stuff really fast, have fun. And that I kind of wish this game had done that, because I know there's cooler stuff there. And it pains me to say that I might not reach them. I might not get to that part. But I do have to say, this game has some really sick pixel art. And honestly, that is truly what had drawn me to it originally in the first place. So it's not that frustrating that, you know, I didn't get the full experience here. It was neat, and I had a lot of fun with it. But for now, let's see, I will say Flynn, Son of Crimson is available on Steam. Good old games, and I think Nintendo Switch, but I could be wrong. And it is $20 normally, or $2 off for the, let's see, $2 off for the launch sale. And I'm looking at the Steam page a little bit to see the other things you can do, and the answer is there's some sick dog combos you can do on the dog. But yeah, I don't have a dog. My gosh, there's all sorts of really cool looking combos that we don't even have access to yet. So I'm assuming once we actually get to spend the Crimson Energy, then the game opens up. You know, maybe we're 1 or 2 levels away from actually finishing that off, which is, maybe I'll come back for more in that case, just to see what there is. But my schedule is packed, and I have too many series at the moment. So for now, at least, we're going to leave it as a one-off. So it's available now, $20. It's pretty good. And if you're looking for another, you know, indie action platformer, this one is pretty top tier once it gets going. So with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more random new indie games, hit subscribe, because I got tons of them to check out every single day. With all that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.